Rip City, Portland, Oregon, the site for the Nuggets. A super skilled front court, Nikola Jokic and Michael Porter Jr., the high-powered offense as they fill up the Moda Center. Nuggets, Blazers, coming right up. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Hi folks, Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table. And our report. So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing. Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. And it's Jokic in at the center position. And for the Trailblazers, Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Sharp are the guards, and it's Thybulle in at the 3 slot. At this stage of the season, balancing minutes is a top priority for a lot of teams, Brent.
Yeah, it's such a grind, and so teams are trying to find better ways to spread minutes around, give opportunities maybe for younger players. Coaches sometimes tweaking the offense to try to run variations and plays that they worked on during training camp. So this is a great time to make a little bit of some adjustments and tweaks. And Nurkic, one of the tough guys that you rely on out there. You know, scary injury for him back in 2019, but able to overcome that roadblock and get himself back and healthy.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Well, Brent, while it was scary, Nurkic came back from it. Just as good as ever.
Yeah, with a major injury like that, you figure it's going to alter your game, but Really, Nurkic has been able to get back in and kind of double down on what he does well. That's playing physical, being the post presence.
Three-pointer Sharp. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Murray. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Outside Thibault. Lillard outside. Lillard double team. Here's Thibault, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, Lillard seeking out his teammates, just trying to get it to the right guy. He was uncovered.
And Nurkic with the block. And they'll keep possession. Shot is good by Gordon. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Pass to Thibault. Here's Sharp. All sorts of time. Another one falls for Portland.
And it looks like Sharp is fairly comfortable in the mid-range. Having dynamic shot-making ability would be a big plus for him.
He's really been spectacular lately. Here's your Western Conference Player of the Week, Michael Porter.
And we expect so much from small forwards in the modern game, but he exceeds even those high expectations, always generating good numbers and finding ways to be of use to his team.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Fires the three. Knocks it down from distance.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
For 3, here's Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Yeah, their offense is really humming right now. They just can't miss.
Outside Murray. Lets the 3 fly. And another 3 for Denver.
You got to be aware of Murray there. You just know he's aiming to get payback with a triple.
And stolen by Murray. Over Lillard. And again, it's Denver converting.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Timeout called, Portland.
Well, don't forget about Jamal Murray. This guy is back. He's as good as any other point guard in the Western Conference.
Join me in thanking your Blazer dancers.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. That one's good for 2. Sharp's got 7 points in the game. You know, with Murray, he's an efficient, high-volume scorer with a complete offensive game, Brent.
No doubt, B.A. Scores at all 3 levels, has a great handle. And I'll tell you what, this is about recovery. Jamal getting back, being focused to return to the game that has eluded him from injuries the past couple years. He is focused.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play. And that sends Jamal Murray to the free throw line. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up. Wow, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, B.A., and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
All the rumors swirling about the Blazers and whether they trade Damian Lillard or not, but they decided to keep him in Portland, build around him, and try to make the most of this shining star's window.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Nurkic. Here's Murray. And another basket for Denver.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give them some space. Let them get to work.
Right, and when the Blazers shook things up, many thought they'd do a full rebuild. Right?
Yeah, but BA, how do you get full value for a guy like Damian? Lillard. I just don't think the return coming back would equate to that. So they've reworked the roster, and we'll see if these guys can get back to postseason play and then rely on Dame time.
And here's Grant from the arc, on target from range. Grant's got 5 now.
Wow, Jeremy Grant continuing to work on his game, stretching it out to the three-point line.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
No one covering. 9 points in the game.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Outside Porter. Jacks up a 3. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
3 points.
Murray's got 3 assists in the game. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Murray. Here's Jokic. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen and try and take control of this game.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
And I love the aggressiveness they showed at the start of that game. They were really ready to attack the rim.
And it led to them getting a bunch of points at the free throw line. So that aggressiveness caused foul trouble for their opponent. It was a great aggressive attitude that they played with.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Portland. Simons comes in for Damian Lillard.
And Simons right now just assertive and confident in his offensive game.
Here's Gordon. Good. Gordon's got 6. Portland has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Pass to Murray. Here's Jokic. And again, it's Denver converting. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And the Blazers making a change here. Watford's checked in. The free throw drops for Jokic.
I feel like Jokic could play with the baton out there because he's orchestrating.
Back come the Nuggets on the run. Back to Murray. From deep three-point range. rebound by the Trailblazers.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Thybulle with a steal. Here's Eubanks. Pass to Watford. Simons outside. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
Little's checked in for Portland.
Michael Porter Jr. First personal foul.
And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Reddish is checked in for Thybulle.
Reddish.
And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control. You know, the question is, do you leave him in? A third foul this early could spell trouble.
Well, we've seen Anthony Simons gradually progress over time, and given opportunity with Lillard being hurt last year, and this guy is showing that he's an offensive guy and ready to explode.
Jackson, he's checked in for Murray. A shot from the mid-range. Shot is good by Gordon. Gordon's got 8 points.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
And that one falls for Simons. Brent Simons is one of those guards you love having in your rotation.
Yep, a volume three-point shooter. And the one thing about him, BA, that's standing out is the ability off the bounce to get to that shot. He's very good at it at a young age.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Portland?
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
And they're just hacking away out there. I mean, it's costing them, too, at the free throw line.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And coming into Summer League, Sharp was kind of a mystery man. So it's great to see him play at a high level and get a real sense for his talents.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
You got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Contagious.
And Portland has possession. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Portland ball.
All right. You're a four-time.
And ahead of tip-off, let's go to the sideline and check.
Thanks very much.
He is, and his game, David, speaks volumes by itself. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guard. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. And for Portland, Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. Nurkic. And while it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up. That'll put Aaron Gordon on the line. Jeremy Grant picks one up. Denver shooting their first free throw of the night.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
Such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
It's good.
Good concentration by Murray to score it inside.
And a look at the Mobile One Drive. Driving right into your living room.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
And stolen by Murray. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Shoots over Grant. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Gordon.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
And I tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
No coverage that time.
Nurkic doesn't take a lot of bad shots, so when he decides to pull up off the dribble, you know he's feeling it.
Murray, good. With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
Here's Lillard following the basket by Jokic. Left side, Grant. Pass to Thibault. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
Only one miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
It's deflected. Lillard with no one around. And good. The friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
That one drops for him. Gordon's got 5.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. He's not there.
The natural offensive talent of Lillard gives him incredible flexibility. And, boy, he can strike at any time.
Murray finds Caldwell Pope. And now Portland on the break. Here's Sharp. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Portland.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And they are also just outworking the opposition. In transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers. Lets it go from 11. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Good on the triple.
And they've come out on fire, perfect from the field.
Trailblazers leading by 4. Thibault for 3. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Fiverr's got 6.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown, stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
For your Blazer dancer.
The Nuggets trail by 7, and at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he's in the conversation. You have to include Walden, Drexler up there, but Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe. The Nuggets have gotten off to a tremendous start. 7 of 7 here in the first quarter. Murray for 3. Sinks the triple. He's got 8.
Well, Murray absolutely.
To see what is
Time to meet the visiting Los Angeles Lakers. At guard, Austin Reeves. And now the starting lineup for your Denver Nuggets. At guard, number 5, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 27, Jamal Murray. At forward, number 1, Michael Porter Jr. At power forward, number 50, center, number 15, the Joker, Nikola Jokic. Head coach of your Nuggets is Michael Malone. Some noise for your Denver Nuggets.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And on before we tip off here.
Well, Denver's Michael Malone.
Not for a minute, Allie. He loves this game too much. Great stuff there. Thank you. So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. LeBron James out there and Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Reeves in at the 2. And for Denver, Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. They're the 2 and the 3. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have number of guys who can step up on any given night. And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
And Jokic drops them both. And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Greg.
Oh, so true, B.A. That 2,000, 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center, we've never really seen that before.
Now here's Murray. 43 points last game out. Drills it from deep.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Porter gets the bucket.
With all the attention that Murray gets, smart by Jamal to dish it on that play.
Outside Russell, back to James. Wide open. Again, the Lakers score.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Back to Caldwell Pope. Here's Jokic. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
And it's really a sight to see. I mean, it's almost a set shot from Jokic. Always under control and accurate, especially inside the line.
Murray's shot is good.
And you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game. And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
And here's Porter outside. And another 3 for Denver.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
James outside. Gordon against Vanderbilt. Somehow scores the layup in traffic.
I mean, just hitting all their shots early. What an offensive game plan. It must be the coaching.
Tipped away. And the ball out of play. Lakers will have it. For Los Angeles, they've got all 6 shots. Shots to fall in the first. Russell to pass to Vanderbilt. James with the ball. That's in there. Davis with the assist. James has got 5 points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Porter finds Murray. Here's Caldwell Pope. And another 3 for Denver.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Ooh, stolen by Murray. Pass to Porter. And here's Jokic from the arc. He drops it from range. He's got 7.
You just can't contest his shot. Jokic just fights right through.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Denver.
And these two teams will face off against one another 4 times. It should be fun.
So you know each game they play will hold a lot of importance to both teams.
Pass to Reeves. Russell with the ball. From the stripe. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And here's Porter outside. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Oh, he's really showing off now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down.
Outside Russell. Back to James. And the layup is good off the glass. James has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And here's Porter outside. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game. The Lakers trail.
Over the years, no team in the NBA has had more star power than the Lakers. They always have at least one future Hall of Famer on the roster.
You know, when we talk about the Lakers, you expect them to have a superstar.
BA, starting with Wilt in the 60s, then Kareem during the 70s, Magic dominating the 80s, and more recently Shaq and Kobe, LeBron and AD, the biggest names flock to LA.
Bryant, he's checked in for Jokic. Bamba's checked in for the Lakers. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. Very pretty alley-oop.
What unselfish play from LeBron. You can tell he wants to get everyone involved.
Knocked loose and stolen by Bamba. And there is a whistle. That'll go on Thomas Bryant. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And the Lakers with some changes. Walker, he's checked in for James. And it's Schroeder in for Russell. And he gets it to go.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. Beasley's checked in for Los Angeles. All right, guys, what do you think?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Always a big home court advantage here in the...
Thanks very much.
Not at all. Yeah, some similarities definitely there, David. Thank you. And now the Lakers starting group. We've got Jared Vanderbilt. He's out there with Davis. D'Angelo Russell out there with LeBron James. And it's Reeves in at the 2 spot. And for the Nuggets, out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Murray in at point guard. You know, Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Here's Jokic, true on the 14-footer.
Toughness adds character to the identity of this team. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense. Tosses at him.
Pass to Reeves. No one near James as he lets it go. Again, the Lakers.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far. A perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
Gordon kicks to Porter. The tray. Another 3 for Denver.
And you already see the great range, a calling card of Porter's. Even back in high school, shot 47% as a senior.
Russell from long range. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Denver's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Jokic with the bucket.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Reeves. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Here's James. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's his second personal foul.
Oh, man, LeBron, just big boy basketball on full display.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
Jackson, he's checked in for Denver. Right, here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot. But I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years. And I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Porter finds Caldwell Pope. Misses the three. The Lakers in the lead. Knocked loose. Down low. And Russell gets it to go on the assist by James. Russell's got 6 points. Porter passes to Gordon. Now, here's Jokic. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 9.